Okay. So the plan is gonna be today proceduralism in Houdini plus Unreal Engine 5. It's more specifically tree generation. And right now I have already here one of my guys and ready to go. I've been experimenting with Houdini Labs quite a while in order to replace any potential other software where I need to pay licenses. And obviously, if I'm able to make trees in Houdini, a speed tree doesn't make sense to me anymore. Good news, it's working. It's quite flexible. I can make whatever I want. So yeah, finally, that's fucking great, to be honest, to have this inside the package. So yeah, I was just exporting this one. If you give me a second, I can show you here, because I need to replace materials now. These materials are not the correct materials. So let me just, I'm also using Pivot Painter, which is freaking awesome as well. I'm gonna take all these good boys. I'm gonna put this inside trees here. I just need to go now here and import the new materials for this tree, which is also exported automatically by Houdini. The only thing I need to change is the filter to nearest, so all this kind of blurry image you can see here weird, because it's a filter. It's gonna be a square, and in the pixel you really want to have the information of RGB to use Pivot Painter and world position offset deformations. So if I go to the filter, I can change this to nearest, and now you're gonna see that it's gonna be like a grid like this, and this is the information I need to use. Yes, put the music not crazy. There we go. All right. So with that said, I got this this is the tree I need to do now. So I need to do an instance, which is this one, and this is gonna be I'm gonna put here, rather than 2, I'm gonna put V, because otherwise it's gonna be a chaos in naming convention. So I can identify better what materials belongs to what tree. And now if I open this tree, which is the big one, actually yeah, I need to take this, and here we are gonna put the B1, create a song A is this one, create 3B, and in the X vector 3B here, but the X vector is, yeah, the multicolor fantasy one. Okay, that's one material done. The other material is the trunk. They are split into materials, and that's this is the one. And then I do exactly the same thing. I change this to B because it's the second tree, and I change this to B, and that's done. The final step is to take this guy here, this beautiful dude, and for a reason I don't understand, no, it's not working. So this is leaves V, and this is trunk B. Now we got a problem here, but that's because I didn't edit yet the branches. So what I'm gonna do is to put this in one side. Here. Okay, let me see, I have a bit of chaos in general. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the left. Let me just remove animate level 3 temporary, and also in the trunk. Why is not? Why is behind? Why is behind? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the right, in the left. So if I stop animating level 3, now things where the hell? Oh, I see, because I put this here. Okay, so now it's almost done. Let me just put maybe some extra light. It's almost done, but not completely done, because what I want to do is to actually animate the level 3. So I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put all the values, maybe not by default, but let me see. These are the little branches here. So let me just put maybe I think 0.3 is too much, right? Local wind scale. I'm gonna put 0.1. Okay, and then I'm gonna go here to the leaves. I need to put this on the left screen because otherwise it's impossible to me to do this. So I'm gonna animate level 3 as well, and now the local wing scale is gonna be 4 and the max rotation is gonna be 1. So now they should match. The problem is some of the branches are moving, pivoting too much, as you can see here. So we can reduce. We have different strategies here. One of them is to change the damping. Actually multiplier, like so. So yeah, this is one option. Oh, actually, maybe this is even better. Allow. Oh, 1 second, 1 second. There we go. I was doing something wrong. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the problem is because I'm not merging the mesh. I have a little bit of a problem here. But what I'm gonna do is just to reduce the maximum rotation to something very soft. Like so. So I'm gonna reproduce exactly the same thing on the leaves. So these values I got here, I'm gonna put it here on the leaves, which is this. What is this? The normals? I'm not completely sure. Ah, because there's an offset. No, I don't need this. And I don't need this neither. So this is on, then 5, and then 4. Ooh. Oh, no, sorry. The scale is 4, the dampening is 5, and this is 0.05. There we go. Alright, so now it is more or less done. What I can do is to add a little bit of extra wind in the gust in the leaves, and we can do this not here but in the leaves. So let me just increase this a bit. And we can make this a bit bigger. More or less. So we got this tree. This is one of the trees. The other tree is... where the hell it is? The other tree is this one. So now we got two trees with a little bit different shapes, one more vertical and the other more stylized to one side. And we can play around now in the world generation with these two trees, and that is gonna be exactly the plan. So if I go to the world generator or spawner, here is where the magic happens of the trees. Because I'm a little bit lazy and I don't want to do more biomes, I'm gonna copy paste this, and it's gonna be this 3B. Basically this 3B, if I go now here, I'm gonna replace this by B. And now what I'm gonna do is to do a select here, and I'm gonna put only two options. I don't need more. I'm gonna check this one and check this one. Actually, even better, to be more deterministic and less random, which is better. What I'm gonna do is to check here what is the threshold. So the trees happen between 0.03 and 0.1. What I'm gonna do is, if the value is smaller than 0.6, if this value is smaller than 0.06, it's gonna be one tree. If it's not, it's gonna be the other tree. So in the select here, hey, thank you so much for following, Bonnie809. How are you? So I'm gonna randomly choose one tree or the other by exactly the upfloat, which is defined by the nodes, which is completely deterministic. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna reduce this a bit. We can test it and see what happens. Again, on Pi, expect this to be slower. it is what it is. So I'm gonna close this guy. I don't need this. Let me see if I got any crap around. I don't think so. All right, so let's try to see what we got. And maybe, I don't know, let's see the collisions if... Oh, I left a tree there. Well, a tree, I left a branch. So let's wait to see how the pieces are made. I can remove maybe the grass to go faster. Let's wait the first. It should be 1 minute. I see the vertical tree there. We just need to see if we find the other though. Also now I might change the rules of how the trees appear. It's gonna be until second 70, I believe. Oh, because I'm doing this on client, I'm stupid. I'm playing on client, that's why it takes more time. Fucking stupid. I should be done quickly. Hey Don Salamanca, how are you? Yeah, usually on a pack game, the procedural generation takes 20 seconds. What is going on? Come on, load all the crap. What the hell is loading? What the fuck? Okay, finally. Don't kill me. Oh, we got the stupid guys. Great. I really like how the world now is generated. Okay. Okay, there we go. Obviously collisions are not yet done. The tree is very small, so we need to fix that. Really nice moments. Yeah, this one works. And this one doesn't have yet the collision. Oh! No, that was not. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. That's the branch I left. Oh, lolo. Wait a second. I'm like immortal? I'm not. I was just good dodging. I thought, okay, I'm not being hit a single time, so... But no, that's not true. Okay, let's remove this guy, though I like it a little bit. And the last step is to go here on trees and go here to trees again, and then I want to import the B collision, this one. Oh, maybe I didn't export it yet. Wait a second. No, I didn't. So now let's do this. Poly reduce, and I want to poly reduce deactivating the leaves. And I think deactivating the latest branches as well. So the collision is something like this. I could even go farther, but let's keep it like this. And this is some B collision. I think I can go even farther. Nah, fuck it. Let's leave it like this. Export. And now I can import this here. So I can use a custom collision for these specific trees. To be honest, I can use capsules. Now that the tree is more consistent in the trunk, I could use capsules, but as long as it's not hitting too much performance, I'm happy with this as well. So we are ready to go. We import this, and now in the tree, this one, I can go here, and if I go to complex collision rather than this, I want to use this. So now, even there is a bit of world position offset, it's not affecting a lot. As you can see, it's pretty much okay, this kind of swinging, because yeah, it's on the edge. You know, if you go here, you will hit. If you go here, you know, a little bit of compromise of having cool animated trees. You need to choose, because obviously, if you want to go to, why is failing to save? Why is failing to save? I hate this part. I got enough memory. So why is failing? I hate this part so much when things start to get crazy. Okay. I'm gonna do a manual craft because I don't like how this complains at all. Create this on A. Yes. Just fucking replace it. I don't give a fuck. Go for it. Do you think I really care? Go for it. No, I can save you. Okay, cool. So you're gonna be some trunk B leaves B. Why is okay? We want to do custom collision, blocking damage, and this is gonna be complex collision, and then we want to use a custom collision as well here, which is CRETE. This one, we check, it looks correct, and now finally we can go to the world spawner. We are gonna replace this bad boy because it's a bad boy. Now I'm confused, I don't know who is who. CRETE, treat B, some A. Okay. CRETE 3. Okay, I got you. I save you. And I save you all. Of course, you're gonna complain about your fucking crap. I know that. It's part of the job, complaining. Yeah, sure. CRETE 3 some A, B. Let's continue. CRETE 3 some A, B. Okay, who are you? Who are you to complain so much? You don't exist. Is you? No, who the fuck are you talking about? You don't exist. Okay, I'm gonna do something risky, which is fix up redirectories. Because it crashes, but I don't give a fuck, to be honest. It's very annoying to have. Okay, let's see. Okay. What is your complaint? You have some complaints? I know. Crash, right? Yeah, you are great. Okay, let's open this up. I knew it. The things that in theory help to keep the things clean, tidy, smart, and all these beautiful tools at the same time are the things that make the things to crash. So the compromise is always something to keep in mind when you want to organize Unreal files and keep the things tidy. You're always taking risk when the architecture is quite big and you have a lot of dependencies and stuff. Things start to crash randomly. Not randomly, but it becomes a bit more fragile, everything. And I can feel that. It happened with VFX, it happens with game development as well. And it's all about maintenance and how something scales. Okay, I'm opening Unreal. Thankfully, yeah, everything is safe, so it's not a big deal. But in the meantime, yeah, I could think about other alien trees to do, because these are more like the generic trees that you can find in the landscape, but I really want to experiment and push with alien trees. Like I was thinking, you can change the leaves here, and literally, rather than using this, I can just put spheres or any other object. Like if I go here, I can just put this. I mean, I can do whatever I want. If, for example, let me just take this guy and let me just reduce this a bit. And then I use a match. Oops, wow. Match size, so I change the pivot to be in the minimum. Let me see what I can get. Yeah, I can even offset this a bit. Also, in how the leaves are generated, the orientation, I think is no, in general, this can be something like this. So it creates these interesting patterns. And then, yeah, you can do a lot of experiments, any shape in the branches, or, you know, you can just literally go here and start using maybe a taper. For example, hey, thank you so much for subscribing, Parker. So you can go here and start to play around with the taper and do interesting shapes. Like, for example, let me just go here 1 second, because the capture length, this should start around here. Oh, Justin, thank you so much. That's great, and congratulations. It's a big step, and is the maybe the most scary step to do something by your own, but at the same time the one that you won't regret no matter what the outcome, because you are betting for yourself, and that's the most beautiful thing you can do in the only life we are aware of. So that's great. Congratulations for that. Exciting. So okay, I got this capture length. I don't know why it's complaining about this, but yeah, let's put it around here. So now we got these little weird things, but then we can play around with different shapes, really crazy stuff. Even if I do a ramp here, I can do really interesting stuff, and the options are limitless. Like, for example, I can do this. I can preserve the volume. Oh, I'm the incorrect pivot. Okay, I'm in the incorrect pivot though. I think all these things need to happen in this axis instead. And then this needs to be here, and then we can put this around here. Yeah. So yeah, for example, keeping that plan of playing around with all this stuff. Let's remove the preserve volume. Can I do this value? Of course I can. Then I can do this as a base here, whatever the name. And yeah, this value can be even, I don't know, whatever you really want. This is your imagination working. Like fruits, you know. It's completely up to you. Not just that, also, for example, just let me show you something interesting. If you do a tree, and then you have the trunk generator here, what you can do is to draw a curve here. No, curve, just draw curve, this one. So here, if I connect this here, I can literally draw my tree that for some reason is not updating. Okay, there we go, it's this one. So let me just reconnect. Yeah, this goes here and this goes here. Yeah, there we go. So I could literally start drawing crazy curves and starting to make actually let me try something, because I can do is to use projection. I can use a screen plane, and then this means that it's gonna be drawing in the direction I'm checking. Oops. Yeah, okay. The only thing I need to be, this axis is horrible. Why there is an axis? But yeah, you got the point. Okay, so then from here you can say I don't want to draw more, and then you have two options. You have the option of branches like this, and this will create more branches. Let me just put this only as normal blending, and these guys even can be here or in other places. I can do whatever. Let's start with, for example, tropism, and let's use this and change the gravity so they can go either down or up. And let's say we want to do this kind of cactus, alien cactus or whatever. And then the other option is to use a branch placer, which is also quite handy, because what I can do is to connect these two guys, and now I can literally draw my branches, and also I can, with the middle mouse, I can make them smaller or bigger, so pretty handy. And if I want to change things, I can go here again to here and change this so they follow more or less the same pattern, like so, and so on and so forth. And if I really like this or this, let's say I like this, and let's say I want to add a little bit of a noise, I can have something like this. What I can do finally is, for example, I like this, but I want to use the leaves I got from this other fella. So, oops, I just need to connect these two guys here, and then magically I have an alien tree here from nowhere. So really powerful, really powerful. And then yeah, labs also separate this by hierarchies, and it's ready to be exported. And here I can do my LOD. That's usually what I do. So for collisions, I don't need, for example, need this. So this would be, the collision could be something maybe like this, or even less. I don't need these branches. And then I will export everything all together. So yeah, that's super interesting. Now back to Unreal. Let's go to the maze. This music is fucking crazy. Alright, so now that we are here, let's go to the, let's see what survive. Let's go to the world generator here, And now let's start this party. Okay, so everything is apparently good. We got the 3B. I don't like this is called B2, but yeah. This is good or is it looks good because the wind is just okay, and I think it's okay, no? Let me see the material. No, yeah, it's good. It's good. And then the collision is B. This is correct. So if I show the complex collision, everything looks okay. Now, it is true that I need bigger trees. So I'm gonna do this in two ways. One way is to amplifying a bit the rule that decides when a tree is gonna happen. Right now is if the float of the noise is between 0.03 and 0.1. And this is gonna be now 0.15. That's the first thing. The second thing is about the scale. So I have 0.05 the minimum, correct? No, 0.03 the minimum, 0.03 the minimum, and 0.15 the maximum. So this value is exactly the same value, and this is going to define the scale. So the minimum is going to be 1 and the maximum is going to be 3.5, which I think I'm not going to reach quite often. And let's see what we get now. I'm going to play this as standalone because otherwise it's going to be way slower. So now with all these rules defined, all right, the level, okay, there we go. So these are I can see the two trees already in front of me, two different trees from two different variations. And once this is loaded in around 30 seconds, 40 seconds, because we are using the editor, and in the editor everything goes slower than when it's packed. We can check if the collisions are working as expected, and if they are working as expected, we are ready to go and to do some other crazy stuff, including I want more variations for the rocks and because if while it's generating, I can show you the aspect again is like a bit like a procedural maze, where you have paths and you have multi-levels, but it would be nice also to create caves and to create little mountains. There are little mountains, but they just can be more and be better in general. So yeah, let's check the collisions. Hey Juan, buenas. So if I can collide this, nice, everything good now, and the collisions are smooth. I like it. That's amazing. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Oh, a little cave. Okay, one thing I need to fix is the camera, but yeah, many things to fix. Okay, so now let's implement. I really like this variation. It's kind of where are the leaves? Here. I like it a bit. Hey, Rotten Environment Artist, Alvaro, good morning. I just wake up to prepare running around the river of my city after to work, and I watch you working still. Nice project, Alvaro. I watch you this afternoon. See you. Take care, man. Have a nice one. Thank you for saying hello around Twitch. My day starts at 12 in the night, and then I work until I see the sun. That's more or less my subconscious alarm is the sun in the sky. When I see the sun, I start to feel guilty, but I love the night too much to work, man. It's perfection. I don't need to cook, I don't have meetings, I don't have to read emails, I don't have distractions, everyone is quiet. It's just fucking perfect. Nothing can beat that. So yeah, I love this. I will think about this, how to do something cool with this, because I love this alien. You know, you can even do these branches even way higher, like or angle variation. That's also interesting. But I think the interesting one is this. Now it's gonna go to Narnia, super tall. Wow, I can see already suffering. Wow, look at this, man. Holy crap, it's horrible. Maybe we need to reduce this a bit. Just a bit. But it's crazy. I love it. And we can also reduce the branch size of the second one just to 1.2 maybe, and we can change this variation 0.5. Oh, what? Why? Oh, because you are inheriting the parent length. I see. I got you. Yeah, so now I can. I like these tiny bushes. I think can be something interesting. Or I could also go back to my original leaves here if I want and make them bigger and all the stuff. So really flexible. Yeah, here is 5 EM right now. Alright, so the other thing I wanted to do is here in the boxes generator I got for meshes and variations of these tiles. I want to do one which has more like a pyramid shape. And the way I want to do this, I need to think, the way I want to do this, I can do it here with a taper, to be honest. So I'm gonna make this like this and this like this and something like this to have a first shape, more or less. Then the poly bevel is not needed. I'm gonna remove it. The remesh is pretty much needed. and then we need a mountain. So this mountain that now looks horrible, I can do this in other way that is more interesting. Yeah, look, let's do a hayfield, and this hayfield, this is fucking massive. I hate this part a bit, but yeah, let's do this here. This hayfield is gonna have this box, this box and this taper as this, and then from here I'm gonna transform this to match the size of this, which is gonna be pretty big, something like more or less something like this, 1000. All right, and now I want to project the hayfield into the geometry. So this is the terrain and this is the mesh. So what I need to do now also is to offset this and put it here. So this is my terrain. The good thing of this now is, like, even starting from here, let's say a smooth, blur, hayfield blur. I'm gonna just to reduce a bit the corners. Okay, I can do this in many ways, but let's imagine something like this. Okay, so what I could do now here, let's put 150, is to use, for example, hayfield erode. If I connect this here, I could even start having already my, come on, just rewind, stop complaining. What you are complaining about? Stop complaining, man, really, stop complaining. Hayfield erode, and don't complain this time because I'm gonna get angry. Trust me, just work, you should work, thank you. And you can see it looks crap because the scale is not correct. So what I would do here is to reduce this maybe to 100. I would do the same with this and go back, rewind, check this here. The problem is I'm not projecting this. Oh, I do, I am, okay. Oh, now because obviously the smooth is like crazy. And then here, the thing is it needs some noise. So what we can do is let's make the hayfield, because otherwise the math is quite even and it's very hard for the simulation to create variation. So let's go here and let's make a noise that has more or less a decent amplitude. And let's use in the first one, I like the cellular for a first round. Because creates this kind of things here. And now just with this variation, the erosion is gonna work a little bit better. As you can see, it has like more interesting shapes. I can also go here and reduce this spacing by 1, so it has more detail. Fucking stupid spam. If I get this, I'll fucking report it. Okay, let me just clean the fucking chat. Incredible, man. So fucking annoying. always, all the time. I would like to go to the chat and just be super strict, because like emojis, why the hell, this is not automatically filtered? Incredible. Anyway, fucking YouTube, man. And then let's do a second layer with a simplex noise. Oh, sorry. After this. Just a bit. And let's include some roughness. So now if I erode, definitely now I will have more details. Again? I just fucking reported this. What the fucking fuck? Sorry, let me just... So annoying. Tired of being a scammer. And we can also maybe do this even more crazy. Okay, so now we got just a little bit of a mountain. It is true that these shapes are a little bit annoying for gameplay. So what I want to do now is to... I'm gonna do different things. The first one is gonna be to convert this, not like this, Hayfield, convert Hayfield like this, and now I want to cap this, polycap, and this maybe suffers a bit, but that's okay. Now I want to do a BDB from polygons, like so. We connect this, and now here, okay, this BDB is quite a lot, we don't need that much. This one looks better, just a bit of a mountain shape. And now we go back, and then the only thing I want to do, I think we are good. Convert BDB. So we convert it again back to polygons, and then here what I want to do is to let's do a subtract. Then we got the entry, and then here we are gonna make another box that is gonna be again around 200. Okay, maybe that's too much, or is too... No, it's okay. The thing is, we are very high, and then this is gonna be... no, let's subdivide this first, just to add a little bit of differentiation. Let's subdivide with open linear, blah blah. All right, and let's make this even 5, and now we are gonna create another mountain. And this mountain is gonna have a specific amplitude, something like this, and the element size can be bigger. And now this is gonna be BDB from polygons, another one. We connect this one, okay, and now we can subtract this, and then we need to be sure of different things. One of them, that this is not too crazy. Let's put this maybe around 5, and then that this is actually in a height that makes sense. So now we can finally, let's make some space, convert VDB back to polygons, like so, and this is cleaner now. Now, one option is use labs sharp edges, to exaggerate or to even make a bit more cartoony some shapes if you want. I think something like this, and then you can use labs soft the normals to unify the normals a bit more, so you can see the difference and how it corrects most of the glitches that you see because the normals are not updated. And this is way better than the auto normals of most of the software out there, because it follows the flow of the previous normal around. It's really, really good and really powerful. Also, you can edit this as you wish. So yeah, something like this. Maybe I think I'm okay with this. Maybe I would cut the top just a bit. So the good thing is now, because I'm here, what I can do is to make these more subdivisions like 8, 8, 8. And now here in the taper, I could do something like this, and then I can just rerun the entire. Oh wow, yeah, and let's do the height fill erode, and then we convert. We can go. Actually, what I can do as well is, before doing this, I can do a remap of this and just compute this and change a bit this, so it's not that intrusive, it's not that big, convoluted for gameplay. It's gameplay wise. So yeah, this could be one option. Now I don't like it. Let me just change this a bit. Let me just maybe thinking this. I'm not completely sure. Oh fuck, of course, because now the stupid remap. I can also, nah, I think it's okay, fuck it. Nah, I think I'm gonna do a pick, because I don't have many picks, and I think they are interesting for gameplay. Maybe also I can do something cool here, like bending it a bit, so I think it's even more interesting when these things happen. It's more stylized. Okay, so yeah, that makes more sense to me. Here it is true that I would maybe smooth the peaks a bit. Blur height fill. Not a lot, but yes, these peaks. Actually didn't run the erosion, so I don't know if this is gonna look, how it's gonna look. So let's run it a bit. Yeah, I don't need that much now of this. maybe just a bit to remove those little things. Then we do polyfill, and to be honest, the BDB is also gonna yeah, that's a potential more interesting piece. And now I believe yeah, this is the dilemma. This is a really cool stylized shape, but I also like a bit the roughness. But yeah, we can go for something like this. Do you remove the bottom side of your assets? The mountains are procedural system in Unreal, or export directly several shapes? I got like modules that those modules later take part of a procedural system. So the reason I need to put always the bottom is indeed for any potential risks or being underneath these things. With these mountains, I need to prevent that it's not going to happen because it's very obvious you are underneath an asset. But for other modules, like, I don't know, you notice there are some cubes, shape, mountains. There is an option that they create like different kind of arcs that you can go underneath, and different caves. So in this case, obviously I need to cover all the angles. I don't like in general, when I do procedural, like wave function collapse or other systems of doing procedural levels, I really don't like the idea of not keeping the bottom. Try always to close the bottom. Also because offers me the option to rotate objects to create even more variations with this kind of more cubic systems. So it just depends. In this case, yes, because they are part of the same module. Okay, so now what I need to do is to check the wait, where the hell I am? Okay, here. Check the size of this little sheet here, and I need to match it. So the way I'm gonna do this is with a merge node first. I'm gonna take this guy, I'm gonna merge both together, and then now I need to do a guess if either is this too big or is too small. My guess is too small, so it's too big. So let's transform this to 0.01. Let's merge. Let's use a match size here so I can identify. There we go. Nail it. Boom. It is true that we can let me just scale to fit, and let's compare both, and then let's put this as the minimum. Why you go there? Why? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I see what I did. I'm keeping the center all the time. So I'm gonna put it something around here. Okay, and now I think it's almost done. I'm gonna reconnect this to the last step, which is this auto UVs. And that should be perfect. And then I'm gonna call this, I'm calling it test, but I think at this point it's more than a test, I think. So now that is done, hey, I use a lot in my environments with my own procedural shader. If you want to watch one of them, I leave you this link. I combine procedural mesh with procedural shaders to get different biomes. Oh, good, I will check this out for sure.
Esquito y recién venido del Ártico, perteneciente al curso de Unreal 4 y 5. Esta tarde en Twitch, a las 20 horas, hora peninsular española, tenemos desde cero con nuevos tutoriales un efecto de paralaje alternativo al boom.
You use landscapes, right?
Y conocidas, o suscribiros. Lo dicho, nos vemos.
Yeah, it's great.
Este curso en abierto podéis seguirnos con nuevos shader que por sí mismo constituye todo un bioma.
But the question is, yeah, you're using landscapes of Unreal, right?
Esta tarde en Twitch a las 20 horas, hora fresquita española, diseñaremos juntos este nuevo y completo shader.
No, but my problem is I need to do this at runtime.
Un efecto de paralaje alternativo.
If not, I would use even boxers or other options. My problem is I need to do this at runtime and needs to be replicated and need to be deterministic and seeded. For virtual production, this is great. My problem is I need to run different techniques like wave function collapse and replication. I need to be completely deterministic and needs to happen every single time I play. I just need to boom, create an entire world here. So with all the assets, they are replicated and they are seeded. So I mean, I don't feel proud of this blueprint because it's fucking chaos, but this is the entire world regeneration. So as you can see, there is a lot of things going on in the biomes, and it's all seeded. So everything is replicated as expected, and even the actors that they are spawned, they spawn under specific rules. Like for example, just to put you an example, these are the totems generations. Let me just, I did my own macros. Oh man, this is gonna die. Painful. 2 years for all the fucking classes of the Unreal now. So for example, here I do a radial check. That what does is checking if I can spawn something there or not because it's a flat surface. So you see all these checks, and this is checks to decide in a circle if you can spawn here or not, depending on the difference between the minimum and maximum. So there is a lot of dependencies and needs to be completely deterministic and no margin of error, because otherwise you will have a problem with the replicated world. So I need to keep the things quite... The architecture needs to be robust. I would like to be more creative for sure, but sometimes I get constrained by, okay, I need to replicate this crap. So I can't use, for example, landscapes. I would love to use landscapes and be super cool and doing procedural in the editor with different procedural foliage, the tool that you can see here on the maybe the one you are using. That is experimental. No, it's in the editor, right? Project editor preferences. Yeah, this guy. But I can't use it because it doesn't work at runtime. It works in the editor, but doesn't work at runtime. I just need to raycast everything like fucking crazy there on top. To do that, I'm also using multi-thread. So rather than using normal loops, what I'm doing is using thread safe, which works with different cores in the CPU, which is also risky because these processes don't see each other, but it's like around 50 times faster and C++. So it's a fucking right now it's great at this moment, but it's been like 2 years of engineering until I got something that works in 20 seconds and I got a full level there. Hey Hansel, Bonifacio, puede que haga algún stream en español, lo estoy pensando. Quizá divida, porque veo que habla más gente en español que en inglés, con lo cual, bueno, me puedo adaptar. Quizá lo que haga es separar los streams. Algún día de la semana lo puedo hacer completamente en español, otros días completamente en inglés y otros días como ahora hacer una mezcla. Me adapto a las circunstancias y entiendo que hay una audiencia española que no, que no llega a acceso de a lo mejor de un tipo de contenido que no existe o que no hay demasiado y que a lo mejor puede ayudar bastante, lo entiendo. Eso sí, yo como siempre digo, no me importa hacer algún stream en español, pero mi recomendación es, si hay algún interés, meterte en la industria tanto de videojuegos como de virtual production, como de cine. Es casi más útil saber inglés que saber Maya o Unreal en este momento. Dotes comunicativas es el 50% de conseguir un trabajo. El resto se puede aprender sobre la marcha. Lo que no puedes aprender sobre la marcha es un idioma. Por eso siempre recomiendo, sí, Unreal a tope, pero a algún momento no solamente por meterte en una compañía de videojuegos, sino a lo mejor hay un productor o un publisher, no sé ni cómo se dice, publicador, y vas a tener que hablar con él en una llamada y tienes que estar a la altura, no solamente de decir yes o no, sino de moverte bien y gustar y convencer. Entonces sí, es importante. Other workflow, I understand you mix Spanglish, nice. We recommend speak English always, recruiter. Completamente. De hecho, me cuesta mucho, lo estaba pensando el otro día, me salió español, igual, una conversación en español en Twitch y no, parezco idiota porque no sé cómo explicar Unreal en español a veces. Estoy constantemente soltando extranjerismos y incluso palabras. Como que si estoy hablando, do you know, ¿sabes? Así todo el rato, you know, y es como muy extraño, ¿no? Mi cabeza como que ya se ha adaptado a hablar rápido inglés y lento español, con lo cual, ya. Ya. Sí, soy español, soy de Madrid, pero llevo aquí en Londres ya una década, creo. Hostia, una década, macho, joder, qué asco. But yeah, I can just move from English to Spanish, depending on, maybe some days I can do um, Spanish. I understand. And I know there is an audience, and I know I can be kind of selfish and do this in Spanish in terms of, because I know, for views and bullshit, I know there is not too much competition. In English, the competition is basically the entire world, and you have tutorials and you have courses and live streams from every single developer in the world, from Riot Games to Blizzard to sculptors from Guerrilla. I know that's the competition. If I do in Spanish, yeah, there are some kind of game companies, but the competition is way smaller, and there is all the Latin American community there, plus Spain, plus speakers in general, that I know I can do a content more orientated to that target. But the thing is, I'm designing a game and that's my priority, so I'm not quite obsessed about what language should I use. By the way, I found something cool. This is the storyboard of a Disney movie. This is The Lion King. And this is me explaining to my girlfriend, like, storyboards shouldn't take time. It's a storyboard because you are telling a story, you are not doing a fucking MoMA presentation or going to a museum. This is one of the shots. So yeah, this is Nemo. Look, Nemo. How cool is, you see Nemo? Huh? So that's it. You don't want to overdraw. Look at this. You see? So yeah, don't be quite obsessed about storyboards, because you are telling a story. No, el acento no es ningún problema. Incluso se liga más, ¿qué coño? No, ¿qué va? O sea, a ver, está claro que que si el acento impide comunicarte porque el acento es tanto que no se te entiende, pues obviamente ahí sí que hay un problema. Pero si el acento como el que tengo yo, eh, pues bueno, me deja decir las palabras, aunque haga algún gazapo, meta algún acentazo ahí de la hostia, no, no. Aunque mi chica me dice que, que el acento lo tengo en el sweet spot. Tampoco me convence a mí personalmente los españoles que sobreactúan el acento. A mí me gusta la naturalidad, me gusta escuchar italianos con un toque italiano, me gusta escuchar franceses con un toque francés, alemanes con un toque alemán, y es cierto que en los países nórdicos el acento se nota menos, pero a mí me gusta notar un poco la procedencia porque, bueno, me parece que es cultural y me parece que no hay ningún tipo de problema. Quiero decir, eh, incluso en Estados Unidos, que hay gente de todo el mundo, aunque sean americanos de habla nativa, escucha los acentos también, ¿sabes? Incluso acentos, en España tenemos acentos, mucho español, con lo cual el acento yo creo que es algo cojonudo. Y de lo que sentirse, no voy a decir orgulloso, porque a mí el patriotismo me lo paso por el puto forro, pero que sí es algo que no tienes por qué perder, ni sentirte mal, ni que creas que vas a perder un trabajo. Vamos, sería completamente ilegal y les puedes meter un puro de la hostia, si es por el acento. Si es porque no puedes comunicarte, bueno, pues obviamente ahí es más de tu lado. Pero por el acento, no. Siempre vas a tener un gilipollas en todos lados. Pero no. See you later, man. Have a nice one. Take care. Do you think when we watch the pupils with the Spanish software? Yeah, terrible. Other thing is that unfortunately the best contents are in English language. Yeah, I agree. See you later. Have a nice one. Good night. Good morning. Or whatever you have to do. Nada, hombre. Un placer. No, que no te acojonen. ¿Qué va? Además, en las compañías que he estado aquí, que son de las más bestias, con más de 1000 personas, incluyendo ILM, lo que menos hay, a lo mejor lo que más hay sí, pero en proporción, 20%, 30% a lo mejor son ingleses. El 70% restante es Europa, es Taiwán, es China, es Estados Unidos, es España, Italia, Europa. Con lo cual, ya ves tú, familia, todos. Okay, so let's import this big boy. So let's go here to the modules. I don't know where the fuck I put the rocks now. So oh, I put it in the trees. Okay, great. Very good. Amazing. Okay, so let's put this one. Just stay there. Don't. Why you are? The new interface is great sometimes, not always. Maybe need to do this and this. I can't remember, man. Now. Let me compare this very quickly, because now I'm not completely sure if I broke. So this is, they are tiny, but they are okay. Oh shit, sugar, fuck me. So, okay, no, it's wrong. It's wrong, no? Okay, let's remove this. Let's re-import. Let's put the scale on 100, because I didn't convert the assets properly, because I'm testing, and then this happens. Okay, so we got rock 5 test, and this boy is gonna be now in the procedural generation here, which is the stone module. We can say we have 3, 4, we have 4, 3, 2. Okay, I have 2 choose, so one of these choose is gonna be 5. So I got a new rock there. Let's see if the scale is correct before moving forward, and then we decide what to do. Wow, fuck. Let me just remove the testing collisions that I'm doing here. Where are the totems? Here. All right. No. This one. No. This one. All right. And then we can check what we got. Okay, it's incorrect. It's 10 times bigger. I knew it. I didn't knew it. I lied. But I need to fix it. So let's delete it. Yes, for sure. Dependency, potential crash, but less risk. Who cares? And let's import again with the correct scale, which is 10 and 90. Now we can reconnect this in the world spawner, which is here. If I find it, because where is it? Where is it? Okay. And now we can go here to a stone rock module 2. Oh, there we go. And then we can put our test rock 5 here. I can change this material to the wet material 4K. We compile, we save, we try again. Why I don't see peaks now? Oh, I see them. I see one. Okay, it's working. Let's wait for the procedural generation to end. And then we see what we got. Again, this takes on the editor. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. I heard steps. Oh no. Wait, please, I'm loading the level. Don't kill me, really. I'm testing. I don't want any problems. I'm just a good boy. Yes, I would appreciate your peace over your war. Okay, that's good. He left. And he's just getting some mushrooms. That's great. So, let's see if we see peaks. I like the new trees. I think the scale is good now. What are the little mountains though? These are the ones. I need to change this stupid material. It's very shiny there. But yeah, it's cool. I like it a bit. Where is he? Excuse me? What? What the hell? But where is he? There was... Wait a second. Wait a second. Why you are there? How? Oh, because there is no collision on that for the AI. Wow, that's a crazy... look at that, crazy strategy. So this guy doesn't have collision. Oh, you can go through, motherfucker. I see. Oh, very smart. You think you are smart? Hostia. Vale. Okay. Wait, you can go on top. Joder. Can I test you, please? Yeah, I see. Okay, whatever. Hostia. Vale. No, let me investigate. Yeah, inside those caves I'm gonna put obviously things. Right now there is nothing. I'm just trying to check the mountain's assets. Hey. Okay. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, it's the stupid mountain. Okay. Oh, is this guy coming to me? He's coming to me. You're still chasing me? You want to pick up a fight? Oh no. Buah. Buah, qué hostia me ha dado. Okay. Fair enough. Shit happens. So that works. What I would like to do is to do a little bit of extra piece, but also because I'm super excited about this shape that I was doing in the plants, I would like also to export one of these fellas here. I just like it. I don't know. I think it's something I would like to see be animated. But maybe I do a video tutorial about this so I can share it rather than a live stream. I don't know if you have any ideas. But yeah, I want to start to do alien plants, and I think this technique is great with the painting curves here. Like, well, right now I can't paint because I'm loading all the shit. But yeah, here I can just paint a lot of cool branches like so, and this is my new tree. And I think that's really powerful in general, because also if I really want, I can go here and take this with a edit and I could start. Oh my god. Hey, Hansel, sí, está en desarrollo. El próximo año seguramente podamos sacar un Early Access. Tenemos un Discord, no sé si tienes Discord por si quieres seguir el proyecto. Pero sí, es CRETE, también una página. Y aquí tienes el Discord por si te interesa también. Sorry, Abdul, I was not reading that. Greetings, I know that you mentioned in the previous live stream that you don't intend to be a master of all of the real engine toolchain. However, I also noted that you employ a myriad of advanced tools, such as random level design, which does not necessarily add to the foundation of your story. So I want to ask you the question once again. Isn't it risky to master all the tools of the Unreal Engine exclusively, or Unity, or the many other game engines or open source platform when they are very powerful? AI-based render from text description engines such NVIDIA DALI engine. Yeah, I know what you mean. We got this conversation about what's worth to learn right now with all the changes of the paradigm, including AI, prompt-based AI, even for modeling, and most likely animation is going to be the future, like flip-flop, jumping backwards 360 degrees, and then says hello to the audience. And then you generate variations, then you take the best skeleton, and then you do adjustments like 3 meters height, backwards, flip-flop, and then you do adjustments. The reason I learn these tools is because my passion grabs me to and pulls me to these environments of learning procedural generation, no? Or I don't know, retargeting, because I do the motion capture with XSense. It is not because the push of I need to learn this, of the anxiety of getting a job, is the other way around. I want to build something like a game or like a movie, and I learned that because I want that, not because I'm scared about I'm gonna get a job or not. So my recommendation is always to get small projects, big projects, medium projects, it doesn't matter, but something that fits to you and you love to do. So you are gonna learn whatever is needed to deliver. If now is C++ procedural generation, it's gonna be that. If in 2 years' time it's gonna be AI art direction, it's gonna be that. But it's the combination of two things: learning the core skills of art direction, color, shot composition, game design, loop design, character design, and the other combination, the other part of that is actually having a project that accomplish that and it's gonna make you to learn anything is in front of you. Again, the reason I use so many tools and so many things is because I end up here because the project asks me to do this, and when you have these projects, it's natural to feel okay to learn things that maybe you never imagined to learn, like C++ or procedural generation. So yeah, it's a kind of interesting journey always, doing big projects. With the Cito Yuna, look, this is funny. I've been working in many VFX companies, and I've been also doing 2 big projects by my own, Sumer and the Cito Yuna. The thing is, even if I learn very specific cool things inside the industry, what really made me as an artist or as a creator of whatever, I don't give a fuck the title, it was not to learn all these technical tools inside the companies. It was my chase of doing my own projects. And trust me, that was waking up at 7 a.m., 6 a.m., tweaking shots, going to work at 9, coming back around 7, 8, keep working another 2 hours in a project, and all this with social life, trying to, don't break up with every single girlfriend because I got projects. That's one of the hardest parts of my life, is to combine that. And obviously there was some crisis here and there because I had to have two works: my normal work that gave me the money, and the person I am, which is my personal projects. And right now I'm lucky enough, because all this fucking suffering and working and crying for these projects, is in a position that now I can merge both things. That's why to me it's quite natural to jump into Houdini, to jump into Unreal, to jump into Unity, to jump into whatever is in front, because I don't give a fuck anymore in terms of what I need to learn, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I want to deliver a game, I want to deliver a story, I want to deliver a movie, I don't give a fuck. So that's more or less my perspective. And it's true that I noticed in the last 3-4 years, when I went full independent and I quit DNEG, I quit all the VFX industry, I just double up my knowledge inside my ignorance. Obviously, when I say this, my knowledge, I look like a dickhead, but I'm able to measure how much I knew 3 years ago and how much I know now. And it multiplied the speed of the reason of having a full game like CRETE is just pushing me to learn C++, to learn proceduralism, to learn Houdini, to learn retargeting, to learn whatever. So I repeating myself, just find your own project, find your own medium and your own passion that you want to tell, and trust me, the tools will come along together naturally with no pushing. Yes, it's automatic because you want to do that. So I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to speak sense, but sometimes I just fucking repeat myself. But no, I'm not gonna do that now. What I want to do at least is just a little final piece. Here, which is gonna be the final box. Here's the final box. Okay, so this one is now this one. I'm gonna do a copy of this. This one is gonna be a little bit bigger. I screwed it already. A little bit bigger. I don't want a taper. No, sir. I want now to edit this. I want to take I don't like this. Let's make more subdivisions. Not here, but here. And now I'm gonna take some I hope it's this. Is this stop? This is stop. Bottom? No. Front? What do you mean front? Oh, front? Really? Okay, front. I'm gonna take this bad boys. I'm gonna put it higher. I'm gonna take all these bad boys. I'm gonna put them higher. I'm gonna take all these bad boys and all these bad boys too, and what is even more interesting, these bad boys as well. And then I can do a ramp. Indeed, I can do this in many ways. I'm just trying to. I can do fucking shit. I'm just trying to make the ramp only in one place rather than two or something, like I'm more organic, like so. I can do this maybe like this, and we can do some cave bullshit around. All right, something like this. Something like this. We can now, for example, make all this like this, all this like this, this even like this. We can put this like this. We can put this like this. more or less. Here is the biggest offender because this one is quite high, but we can try to do our best here. A little jump maybe is okay. Okay, something like this. So now we got the base shape. Let's do the magic now. Let's start. This mountain is crap. Looks like a fucking concrete bullshit. So there is a trick with noises, which is using the Manhattan cellular, and then with a ramp we can take all this like here. Let's make the remesh a little bit smaller, like 0.1, if you please, Houdini. Thank you. And then you can edit this a bit and make the amplitude 1. That looks horrible. Let's make a mountain here. Let's do the remesh big. Actually, I almost like this. There is a couple of things to consider. Let's make this bigger, and let's make this bigger as well. Joder, fucking stupid spam, disgusting. Why keeps going if it's the same fucking shit? Really? And why if I report one, the others are not automatically removed? This is the reason. If you have Twitch, I recommend you to follow Real Time Mayhem, because most likely my streamings on YouTube are gonna end because they are fucking annoying with the spam. Something that doesn't happen quite often. It happens sometimes, but not quite often. So yeah, anyone that wants to follow the development, I encourage to go to Twitch instead. Okay, so we got something like so, and now you can see, oh, these borders. Well, we can do this in 2 steps or in 3 steps. We can smooth first, so this can help us to bring some borders inside, but the important one is BDB from polygons. So with this we can rebuild a bit this, as you can see, even some interesting holes there. And now I like this a bit. And now we can convert from convert BDB, and then we can do this as polygons, and we can do the ISO value a little bit higher, and then we can use the sharpen that helps to make interesting rocks shapes. Just a bit. Then we can do a remesh, and then let's reduce this to 0.05 maybe, and here let's make this a little bit more iterations. I really like it. So, and here we can do another noise mountain, and this one is gonna be very subtle. It's just to make some variations, but this one is important to have roughness. We can also make a little bit of a ramp on this one. Okay, and then we are going to repeat this one more time, the last one. So and finally, in this step here, I want to do a bevel of everything. Oh my god. Nah, bullshit, abort. I want to, okay, subdivide. Yeah, at least this breaks the border a bit. Even if it's a bit, I'm gonna edit this, to be honest. Yes, I'm gonna take some of these guys, I'm gonna put it like there. I'm gonna take some of these guys, I'm gonna put it like there. Just a bit of breaking the shape. Some of these guys, some of these guys. Let's make this narrow here. Let's make this more to this side and this one narrow here. Let's make this wider. Something like this. Doesn't matter if it's quite perfect or not, because now with all the noises and smoothness and different filters, it's just to make a little bit of a tiny variation. So now we got the remesh. We got the mount time. As you can see, things start to get lost. I'm gonna reduce this one a bit though. Then we smooth. Then we do the BDB. Then we convert the BDB. Then we do this. Then we do this. Actually, the mountain is going well here. I don't want to lose this too much. So this BDB, let's put more resolution. All right, then we can sharpen this a bit. That's better. That's better. Remesh, yeah, we can do another remesh. Let's put 0.25 as a target. That's correct. Final mount time to add some variations, not too much because this is gonna be collision later and you don't want to go crazy. Something like this can work. It is true that we can use the edges damage from labs with a boolean and can make really cool final detail. Let's do boolean. As you can see, these broken pieces are really cool. You can do even more, and it helps to, yeah, I think that's better. Okay, the sharpen is cool sometimes. Lapse normals to see the normals. Yeah, I do UVs. I can show you how I do the UVs. It's gonna be the final step. Hago UVs. Lo verás ahora. Muy fácil en Unreal. Ok. Auto UVs from labs y hace un trabajo cojonudo. Aquí están las UVs y las puedes cambiar por grano. Si las quiero más juntitas, puedo cambiar este grano hasta conseguir algo que es más o menos ok. Y como hago materiales procedurales, me da bastante igual si son correctas o no. De hecho, normalmente lo dejo por defecto. Algo así. Puedo juntarlas un poquito más. Algo así. Me vale. Me vale, me sorba, me sirve, todo. Está bien. Y finalmente, let's disconnect this. Let's call this rock 6. Now the only thing I have to keep an eye is the position, the final position of this geometry, because this is gonna be a spawn in the heat in the procedural generation, so I need to be... What is this? Oh, fuck. What? Oh, okay. By mistake there is another variation. So this box here is the reference. So if we got this here, I think it's more or less okay. I'm gonna just scale this a bit. And just to add some extra interest here, I want to make some of these peaks a little bit like this. It loses that a bit, right? Because in what step? Let me see. I think in the smooth one. The remesh should have... Oh, the remesh is already... Oh, the subdivide. Okay, so no problem. I can just exaggerate this even more. I can exaggerate this even more. I can even make something interesting, like something like this. Something like this. And more inside. Can take one of these guys and just change the shape a bit. Or even these two, I can just... Now that I'm in this stage, I can just play around a bit with the shapes. Like a little cliff there, you know. Some gameplay related. And now, if we go through the entire filter, this smooth also is gonna kill a little bit of these guys. Oh, actually not, I like it. So let's see how it looks around here. Around here. Oh, broken. Because now the edge damage is quite big, I believe. Ah, fuck me. Okay, let me just reduce. Could be this. Remesh the mountain, right? Okay, let's just offset this to get Okay, something like this. Let me just now go to the edge damage to see if we got the same problem. Yeah, now it's better. Yeah, I can accept this. Maybe even this mount time can be a little bit less. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do another. Okay, that broke it. So this mount time needs to be a little bit more. Yes, the booleans sometimes suffer a bit there. If the geometry changes a bit, just breaks everything. There we go. Oh, damn, almost, not yet. Let's put 6. Yeah. There we go. It's kind of random there, but yeah, it works. Little thing to do is delete small parts, so I don't have any rubbish there, and then I extract the largest piece, and then I can do this again. Soften the normals, transform. I'm gonna increase this a bit, maybe not that much. Yeah, this breaks this again, so forget what I did. Joder. Okay, fine. This, I wanted this to be more, and now it's not doing a shit. Why not? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's better. Okay. Let's put this 0.9. Now to UVs. And I think we are ready to go. Yeah, let's put it here. Done, save. And then let's go here, and then I'm gonna import this. And that's it. Now we are gonna implement this in the procedural world generation blueprint. So let's take this module 4, let's copy paste this, and this one is gonna be the rock test 6, and we can just change here the collision to be custom block damage and complex collision. I could use a night, I don't want to use it now. And the last step is in the procedural world generation. When the stones are selected in this branch, we need to add a new option. We need to put this as 6, and now we are going to put this new module here, so we got a new variation in the family. and I think 6 variations are already... Look at that, in front of me. Oh, now, okay, let's wait for the world to generate. But yeah, it's exactly the one I have in front of me. I see one guy here. What the fuck? Okay, let's wait. Okay, that should be loaded. No, not yet. But yeah, this is, I think this is one. Yeah, this looks like one of the ramps, I believe. Yeah. And it's cool, man. I really like it. Oh, I broke something. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's investigate a bit more. Oh, is this another one? Yeah, it looks like, look, the grass there is cool. And this looks another one inside another one. That's great. The only thing is, obviously I need to do content now underneath. Wow. Ay, shit. Sorry, it's going a bit funny because it's buggy in the fucking performance issues. Let me fix that. And I think, yeah, that's more or less a successful push. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna put this as before. Fuck, now I don't remember. Ah, my fucking... Fuck this shit. I will fix it in another moment. Let me try to test this again. Yeah, the problem now is... Not the problem, I just need to do grass under these guys. I hope this works now. Let me just buy. Yeah, it's working now. Obviously this is a loading screen, I'm just cheating to see the procedural level generation in real time, but this is a loading screen. Wow. Nice totem. ¡Hostia puta! Joder. Alone. I want to play one more time if you don't mind. Nice. I got very angry. That's the beauty of doing a game, that you work in the game and you play the game. Because that's part of the work of the game. And that's beautiful, right? And when the game becomes complicated and challenging, puts me nervous. So I want to play a game. Yeah, this for example is a flatter level. That's interesting. I'm gonna change. Joder. Ooh, I want to go there. Oh, that was crazy. Hostia. Wow. Phew. Holy fuck. In the fucking school. Anyway, that's all for that's all for today. Always living with a defeat, but a victory in terms of game development. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone. See you most likely tomorrow or in 2 days. It's been great to be with you. Good luck out there.